Back into it. This is round 4, the round robin here of the tournament. As you can see on the live stream, courtesy of Local Gecko Productions, we have Rotorua taking on Te Tai Tokerau boys, Rangitoto. In the wet conditions, the referees jumping around trying to keep warm and dry. Hence the reason why players are trying to do exactly the same thing. For Rotorua, quickly going through a Cassius Higetnatai, Harley Mitikingi, Ariki Tukina Hudson, Tyler Anderson, Keanu Kaninam, Kohatia Mihaka, Te Kurapa Hikawera, Ihaya Ehrlich, Slade Anderson Whetū, Finn Mara, Oliver Shaw, Stephen Hudson and Nolani Hudson. For Te Tai Tokerau Rangitoto, Nate Johnson, Tulanga Tutafawa, Kingy Gray, also Kieran Thompson, Laker Nervine, Flynn Stokes, Kyson Kemp, Lachlan Whitehead, Tafia, Raymond Power, Preston Tafi Marsh, Nico Murray, Tuta Moi Watane, Bronson Mo. And the coach is Rangitoto Tuta Whaiwa, and the manager is the lovely Carla as well. That's two teams, Sky Blue, Te Tai Tokerau, Rotorua, in the stripes, who are the opposition, the beautiful lovely town of Rotorua, that has all the weather elements when you come to, but you enjoy what they have as a tourism sector of this beautiful country here in Aotearoa, where most of the teams from around the Motu and Ahitereiria have travelled across the Tasman. The Gold Coast Māori sports are here as well. They're enjoying it. I'm not too sure if they're enjoying the weather, but they're enjoying the tournament, and I do know some of their older age group teams are playing at the Tamariki, Aotearoa Tamariki tournament, which is coming up next weekend at Hopu Hopu. My name's Rena Wilkinson. Commentary for a little while. I will disappear at 11 o'clock just to go and watch my moko play for the Waikato Tiger under 14, who had a good game earlier on against the Galaxy Yukis, winning only by 1-5-4, I think was the end result. Beforehand, Waikato Hinepu Manua, too strong for our girls from Te Tai Tokerau. And earlier on, our first game is we saw the host town, Rotorua, come away victorious over Waikato. As you roll through the rounds, as you build up to the finals, 12:30. One Foundation, check them out. They're to bring you the replay, one of many organisations associated with the whole day. Grassroots Trust, NZ Community Trust, Bunnings Warehouse, Four Winds Foundation, Rotorua Trust, Motion Entertainment, Aotearoa Gaming Trust and Pub Charity Limited is the broadcast brought to you alongside with our team from Local Gecko Productions, Instagram, Facebook and even YouTube. This is where day 2 of our tournament intensifies with some of the teams. They're split into 2 categories, A and B, over the proceedings of yesterday. And this will see as it gets closer some of the topper teams playing head to head. These are some of these games where we see close margins compared to maybe yesterday's blowout scores, but it's not about that, it's about the experience. These kids are all gaining the experience of this wonderful tournament. Tai Tokerau, touch one, roll up over the 10 metre. That is a brilliant run for their second run. Step to the right hand side. Tai Tokerau, a ball in hand, getting close to the 7 metre line, just in front, right on the 7 metre. Great little 1-2 play, looking for the overlap. Does the player squeeze through the gap there? That will be touched. Want to work it back to the middle. Are they going to go left hand side? Tai Tokerau with the ball. Looking for the inside pass. Looking for the big pass, but the ball will go to ground. Will be a handout, I think, accidentally hit in the face of the young player from Rotorua as they rolled out their first set of 6. Some of the players making their way to their sub box over on the far side from where we are in the commentary. Little 1-2 play, getting back to the halfway, Rotorua. Nice run there. Big pass. Good skill shown there in these conditions. Great hands. Great cover defence equally from the 2 youngsters from Te Tai Tokerau. Nice little short flat pass. Great rush defence from Rotorua. Keeping Tokerau staying down there. There's that 7 metre line just behind them as well. They've got a few more touches. It's a shame that the wet weather, the clouds have opened up. Would have been lovely to see what the warmer weather, dry weather would have done, to see the talent of these kids. They're doing extremely good in the conditions, considering the ball control has been pretty good overall. Rotorua with the ball. Will be deemed that the play may have been in the ruck area, but their ball was lost control as it went down as well. Tokerau will gather the ball, touch one. Moving across to the middle chair. Tried to sell the dummy there, eh? Great to see the confidence in these young men. So they make their way back to the middle. Inside little pass. The in and out pass. Good skills dummy half. Here we go. See the brilliant run. Little offload. Unfortunately, mate, that young man out there is not quite 6 foot tall and couldn't grab it in to score a try. Still 0-0. Rotorua hot on attack, making their way to their own sub-box at the moment. 10 metre line right in front of their sub-box. By the coaching staff, management staff and whānau support along the sidelines. As you can see, it's very wet here in Rotorua. Maybe some good news. Let's hope it eases for the afternoon. As I say that, that's why the conditions unfortunately is causing those little mistakes. The ball showing to be too slippery. Rotorua counteract from that little mistake. Touch 2. 7 metre line just in front. They want to set a play here. Be a 1-2 phase play on the line. There he goes. And yep. Better get back 10. There's a nice little run there by Tokerau. Looking forward to offload. You've got to give it up to these youngsters across all the fields here today. Played in these very wet conditions. Not ideal, obviously, for everyone. But what you're seeing is a great display of ball skills as dummy half gets caught. Rotorua will attack down towards their sub-box. Roll out the subs. Let's get over the halfway first and foremost. And great ball skills on show here. Here's that dummy half, a loose little run looking for the offload. Oh, how nearly done the splits, eh? Touch 2, great rush defence from Rotorua. Running around the back is the attack from a Tokerau. Yeah, these conditions aren't very favourable for all of the fields at the moment. That heavy rain, which is unfortunate for everyone associated with this tournament. We'd love to see some sunny weather come through. We can see some brilliant skills as Rotorua get over the 10 metre line. That's a great run there. They're hot on attack. 4.5 minutes ago here in the first half. Final touch, dummy half skirts and great. Is there over wide? Yes. Whistle blows, try time. Rotorua score first in the under 12 section A game between Rotorua and Tokerau. Rangitoto, here's that replay. I will have it again soon, but we'll get back into the game. Let's go back and let's do it again. And be hard for these kids just to kind of get their connections going in the conditions. Let alone wanting to communicate in the game as well, because they've got to bear the weather element that's dropping upon them. The heavy rain. Bringing it back and left and right. They want to sit down, make sure the player comes around. Let's see what they can do. Draw a Rotorua player out. And that will be touch. Rotorua will get the ball from the 7 metres and play out. They'll get hot on attack. 3.5 minutes to go. First half. Round 4 of the tournament, day 2. Rotorua International Stadium. Great attack there by the youngsters from the under 12s. Nice shot front on view. You can see the skills, ball in hand as they plant the ball down. But that's going to be picked up as a little bobble roll forward when the ball went down as well. When you're at speed in these conditions, great shot there you enjoyed at home. Right across the field there as well, getting over the half. He's not going to give up. Great chasing there by the number 3 for Rotorua. Oh, that's a good elusive little step there from Tokerau. Trying to get down the sideline. Good two-hand touch, front on view. As you can see some of the skills this time on display from Te Tokerau Rangitoto. Ball in hand, ball out in front, just trying to work out the move, setting down the play. And their pass just wasn't quite on, intercepted by the young under-12 from Rotorua. As we see them drive down, nice and strong, 10-metre line, heading to the sub-box, rolling out the fresh legs. Skipping across to set up a play on the halfway. Going across the left-hand side of the field. Rotorua looking very strong on attack. 2 minutes to go. There's that good elusive pass, and the young number 13 finds the gap. And that would be Slade Anderson Whetū. Very happy, smiles all around. The beautiful host town of Rotorua up 2-0. Tokerau. Here's the One Foundation replay. There's that gap that opened up. And he dives over the try line, eh? Thinking here's a young little Reece Walsh. Tokerau with the ball, gets us back up and play. 1:30 to go. First half, round 4. Here at Rotorua International Stadium. 10-metre line made already for Te Tokerau Rangitoto on attack. Knowing they're going to have to score next to get a ball going into the first half. Another half to go, 2 10-minute halves. Rangitoto with the ball. Good elusive pass and good step there as well, moving along the left-hand side, but unfortunately the ball does go to ground. 1 minute to go, first half. Rotorua lead 2-0. They'll run their player to the exit of the sub-box. Roll their fresh play, there goes the try scorer. One of them for Rotorua, but the play was just not grounded properly, and Tokerau may have the last play, set of 6. They can control the ball, try and get on the scoreboard to make it a 1-point ball game, but at the moment 2-0 to Rotorua, 30 seconds counting down. Nice little short inside pass, but they didn't roll out over on the far side from Rotorua. This will be another tap and go for Tokerau. Does he slide through with a slam dunk, gets over the top of the player. Runs back, he's pretty happy, he's pretty adamant, he got the try. That's exactly how I called it. So Te Tokerau Rangitoto will get 1 try on the scoreboard as we count down to half-time. One Foundation brings you the replay. Just watch this in slow motion. Here we go. He holds the ball with the player, does it all in individual brilliance, and that will see try time. There's the hooter for half-time. What's Rotorua going to do? They're up by 1. And the ball goes behind. Unfortunately, falls behind the player. That brings us to the half-time. Here at round 4 is the Whetū Anamata, our future stars. 2-1, as you can see. We'll take a little break. Back with the second half very soon.
Remember money on my head, I feel like Uzi. It happens to be, if it happens to me, then the tragedy feels much worse. And I passionately believe that these reasons will one day be my hearse. I casually see I'm a casualty, and I promise I feel like I'm cursed. Don't let them see I was bringing you down, you gotta act like it don't hurt. It's so hard not to act reckless, so young but I'm feeling restless, yeah. It's so hard not to act reckless, but I'm young and I'm feeling restless, yeah. Coming to worse and it's coming back round for you. Going ghost in a phantom. Try to hit your line, but no answer. I should hold you for ransom. I should hold you for ransom. Going ghost in a phantom. Try to hit your line, but no answer. I should hold you for ransom. I should hold you for ransom. I've been riding by myself. Got me feeling like a ghost. I ain't never need your help. I just feel you do the most. Losing friends, gaining enemies. Why they wasting all my energy? Why they gotta act so fake on me? And all they talk about is loyalty. I ain't got time for it. Cause this is where I draw the line. Paranoid, finding peace. Still on the seat, there's a piece. Out of sight, out of mind. I'ma take what's mine. Put it all on yourself. And I can't blame no one else. It figures. But now I watch who I move with. The smaller the circle, the better. It's easy. There's no more problems to settle. I'm looking down on you now. It's so hard not to act reckless.
Awesome, back into the second half of round 4 of the game for the under 12 boys section A. Rotorua, Te Tai Tokerau boys, Rangitoto. It's a ball game now with Tai Tokerau scoring just before the half-time hura. 2-1, Rotorua hot on attack, making their way to the 10-metre line. And just a little mistake there in the play for Rotorua. Great to see the teams together in a huddle, keeping nice and dry if they can. Coaches talking positive to the kids. And this is going to be an exciting next 10 minutes of the second half. Just a couple of little minor mistakes there from both teams. See Rotorua hot on attack. The second set of 6. Looking to play it on the 7-metre line. Tai Tokerau is going to have to roll out here. And that's a touch. It's picked up by the referee. As you can see, umbrellas in the background. Yes, it is raining here in Rotorua at the International Stadium. Is this going to be a try? Rotorua will score first in their second half. That is a brilliant little move when that gap opens up. Nice little play there from the under 12s. Here's the replay, one foundation replay. Watch this, a step off the right foot. No defence there, unfortunately. Beats the inside player and does the slide across the ground to get their ball over the try line. 3-1. Tai Tokerau, Te Tai Tokerau Rangitoto hot on attack. Nice little looser step around the player. Touch 3 coming up for Te Tai Tokerau. Brilliant little play here, 1-2. Back to the player. The Lynx out there as well. Lynx picked up. Back to the player. They got to get in here. They're looking for it. Oh, how good was that? But not quite. Picked up as they try. Still 3-1. Great little individual play. Left, right, around the outside. Slam dunk. But gets touch in the main play. Touch 2 coming up for Rotorua. Touch 3. But over the mark. Its speed in these conditions quite trying as well. But just stepped over the mark. Tai Tokerau hot on attack, and they're going to have to score within the next few minutes to get even closer to Rotorua. 3-1 at the moment. Ball in hand, dummy half with it at the moment, flicks it out wide. Nice little offload pass there as well, but then there may be a touch and pass. This will be a penalty, a tap, 10 metres. Te Tai Tokerau go back to the middle of the field. Rotorua working it out. They've got both sides to go left or right, but they choose to stick to the right hand side. Getting up to the 10-metre line. That's a good pass. Good hand skills in the wet weather. Nice little run around from one of the players coming off from the sub box, but that's equally a good touch as well. Cover touch for Te Tai Tokerau. Last play coming up. Dummy Hulk's going to go for a scoot, and this will be the handover. Good defence from Te Tai Tokerau. Tai Tokerau controlling the ball at the moment. Nice front on shot play. Take a look at the skills as they come towards the try line. Brilliant to see 1-2 play. We're going to set for another play here. Back to the play. Yeah, bit of trickery there from the boys in the sky blue. Gets around the outside. Has he got the speed? That will be a touch. Offloading. He's going to get caught, that young fella. Didn't hear the player coming from behind, but give it up to the defence of Rotorua. 5.5 minutes to go. Round 4. Rotorua leading 3-1 over Te Tai Tokerau Rangitoto. This will be lost control in the play as well. Great enterprising little play showing from both teams so far, and I'm not even going to say what I can see at the moment. I'll say it, the blue sky in the cloud. I'll put a bet on it, eh? I'm guessing it's here only for like 2 minutes, then the clouds will open up. Looking sky blue as we see the similar colour scheme for Te Tai Tokerau, hot on attack. Nice little oversight over the top pass, but they may have gone slightly forward. Yeah, touch and pass first though, picked up by the referee. A big Mickey, big shout out to all referees. Great return play here from Rotorua. Over the 10-metre line. A push in the play there as well as the Tai Tokerau player looks up at the referee. Come on, ref. Rotorua hot on attack. They're on the halfway going into Te Tai Tokerau half at the moment. Nice little short slow down play. And here we go. Pick this up. Watch this work. Nice little step. Oh, that's brilliant hands. That is good hands out wide. Very good play there in the last couple of phases from Rotorua. That's brilliant skills on display. Tai Tokerau want to run out, 4 minutes to go. Second half, round 4. In the 10-metre zone. Tai Tokerau roll these subs out. Spinning out wide there. And they're going to have to score, I would guess, in the next minute. As the dummy half scoots away. Great little individual run. But just gets picked up by the Rotorua player. The number 3 out there as well, I think it is. Halfway. Rotorua hot on attack. Back to the inside. Trying to work back to the middle of the field here. Rotorua. Great little run there. One of the try scores earlier on. Good little dummy half run, looking for someone in support out wide. And that's going to be cleared. That will be a try. Rotorua go up by 3. 4-1 over Te Tai Tokerau Rangitoto. Great little individual plays. The One Foundation replay shows it's just the dummy half out, running the defence structure and knowing there will be a player open out wide. As you get back into it, 2.5 minutes to go. Tai Tokerau has to come up to the 10 as the defence of Rotorua were penalised. Coming up too early in that first play. Tai Tokerau Rangitoto with the ball. 2.5 minutes to go in round 4 of this wonderful tournament here in Rotorua at the International Stadium. Whetū Anamata, our future stars. Future stars on show in all age groups on day 1, day 2. As we count down to the finals from 12:30. All live and courtesy of local Gecko Productions. Tai Tokerau with the ball, trying to work out the 1-2 move, inside pass. Big pass goes out wide. Does the little left step goes, but the ref's going to pick that one up and go. That will be a touch pass as well. 10 metres, they go back to Tai Tokerau Rangitoto. Nice little run there, and tells you how slippery the field is. We've had a fair bit of rain all morning. We finally got the colour of Te Tai Tokerau up there in the sky. Some blue shining through the clouds over the halfway. Rotorua roll the subs out. Counting down to 1:30 to go. 3-point ball game. You would just about say the young under-12s in the Section A round robin. The Rotorua team may have this, but this could be a touch, or what is the referee going to rule here as well? Does they continue the advantage? But no, not to be. Tai Tokerau will play the ball. 1:10 to go. As they roll out their subs as well. Great run there down the sideline in front of their fellow teammates from Te Tai Tokerau. Bit of a clap from the coach there as well. Very happy with that little move. Team not giving up. That's exactly what we want to see in all the age groups. As they build up their confidence, gain a bit of experience. Is the dummy half kinds of loose left and right, but that's dummy half. The ref hasn't picked it up. It's dummy half, and you can hear them say it on the side. That was dummy half. Rotorua will wind the clock down 30 seconds ago. They will come home with the win, round 4 at this wonderful tournament in Rotorua. In memory of Andrew Tippett, we all know him as Rowdy. This is the 3rd annual event. Rotorua winding the clock down 20 seconds ago. They got the lead 4-1. They'll win this game going up to the halfway. As you see, great little individual run at dummy half, trying to call the player offside there, but didn't come to any avail. And he's one of the try scorers, and we hear in the background that will be the hooter. We'll just play this play first and foremost. As the play was called prior to the full-time hooter, Tokerau, what can they do? Can they get a consolation try? Not like that as the ball goes to ground. And that's how we end up full-time, round 4 of this awesome tournament, seeing our wonderful tamariki on display, part of the Whetū Anamata, our future stars.